This is my presentation of all the shit I worked on this week. So I started this week off by working on a painting of Serena. This is a character that I draw often. I've drawn her loads in the past. She started out as just some freak I drew in MS Paint by accident and has evolved since then. I've made a 3D model of her and a shirt design for myself. I even made her hat in real life to hide my own disgusting freak head within the comforting folds of cheap fleece. This painting is her lounging in a moldy leather chair. She's smoking her American Spirit cigarette and holding her vile brew. It's probably gone cold, like that gross in-between of cold and warm. Cool, I guess. Unpleasant for sure. Yeah, she got them red-ass stars on the wall of her rooms for decoration. My eyes hated staring at those while I was painting this. This took me 3 days to finish. I had to keep taking breaks to rest my eyes. Colors of my paintings typically do a number on my vision spheres, but I persisted. I also made a really stupid doodle in MS Paint in between these days as a way to relax my mind from the real painting. I drew some dumbass cat girl with a speech bubble. He's got a speech bubble of his own saying, "Fuck you." My favorite part is that he's just loosely grasping at his limp penis. And the cat girl has a candy cane. Oh, and there's a fish guy in the bottom, receiving complimentary secretions. I also typically will do 20-minute warm-up doodles, ease into the actual thing I'm working on just to get a taste of what's to come. Anyways, I like this Serena painting, and I've got plans for another one of someone else chilling. I discovered blending stumps this week as well. Saw a video of some woman using them, and I figured that I'd like to try it out. So I got into my Da Vinci flying machine and soared my ass over to the Royal Walmart to purchase these blending stumps with the loose pocket change I had. Glad I did as well, since it's opened a whole new universe to my silly little devious mind to explore. I've already conjured some freaks with the help of these new tools, and I'm excited to see the freaks grow into a grand parade. A circus, if you will. After the Serena painting was finished, I was left with nothing to work on. I wanted to kill myself, and I had the idea that I'd like to at least make a time-lapse video before that happened. I wanted the time-lapse to just be me going into a painting fully blind and just seeing what comes of it. What came out, of course, was disgusting, confusing, and downright wicked. I was filling the canvas with what I thought needed to be there, tapping into the other world, just accepting what I received and letting it control my hand. I'm not totally sure what's going on here myself, but this is how I've interpreted it. The man plays music from his guitar to feed the foul machine that is connected to this red-haired woman, who sends those creative signals digested by her contraption to the higher powers up in the sky. They seem focused on something else, so I guess they got better shit going on. I don't know, that's it. Another thing that fills my time throughout the weeks is I carve figures into my paper sketch pad with pencils. I start my mornings off like this since I've really got nothing better to do first thing, and I prefer to just ease into waking up. I like to ease into most things. So I'll sit and just poop out whatever comes to me, which is typically faces, because I just like drawing faces. I also do these while I eat my lunch as well. It makes having to eat lunch somewhat enjoyable. The drawings during these times are typically nothing to me, just farts and sneezes. Sometimes I'll have ideas, other times I don't, but I still wiggle the pencil about and make something from it. And yeah, the last day of this week I pretty much did nothing except for some doodles first thing in the morning. Then I just left the house and went for a long walk. Smoked a shitload of cigarettes and fought off the invisible gnomes that pester me in my every waking moment. Then I came home and made dinner. That was it. Conclusion, this was a fairly typical week for me. Nothing crazy. Considered doing 3D modeling, however the clock keeps tormenting me and forcing cigarettes into my mouth. Follow my Twitter and check out the SimCity 4 soundtrack. Bitch!